Don't you just love spring? You gotta have winter in order to really appreciate spring. I'm appreciating it right now. I don't even need this sweater on. I could be wearing a t-shirt right now, but it's great. It's time to get that mill running. So the size I'm going for is 4x4s. Yeah, we're building a barn. We've got this dinky little barn that we've had our goats in for a while, and a very makeshift chicken coop in a different area. And we have to utilize space because our top bench, we've got 5 acres here, but our top bench doesn't have a ton of space. So we have to utilize space. And the best way to utilize that would be to take down the chicken coop, move the goat barn, and actually have a proper barn. So I'm gonna be milling for a while, getting all this barn material together. It's probably gonna take a few weeks, but what better thing to do after a day of work on a beautiful spring afternoon than mill. Hey. Building this for you guys, man. Well, would you look at this? You see this? You know what this is? These are fresh blades for my sawmill. I haven't had fresh blades for 2 years. I've been just resharpening and resharpening, and you can do that for a while, but they kind of get to a point where they don't cut like the factory edge. So these are Wood Miser blades. One of our subscribers, Ken, sent these to me as a gift, and I gotta thank you. Thank you a lot, Ken, for these fresh blades. I have so much work to do with them. I'm gonna save them for after I cut the dirty wood off of the logs, and these will be my finishing blades, because it's easy enough for me to put an older blade on the sawmill to cut through the dirty bark, and then I can sharpen those a bunch of times. But if I keep these for the good wood, I should have nice clean cuts. Okay, I am really excited to see how fast this brand new blade goes through this Douglas fir here. So let's set it up and let's take a look. My goodness, that was like butter. I don't know how I've gone so long without a new blade. That was like butter. That was so fast. Those are some nice looking 4x4s. Very nice looking 4x4s. I'm gonna put them away, and I think that's all I can do for today.
Welcome back, everyone. We had a very exciting day yesterday. My new quad arrived. So we've been looking for a quad for a very long time, been saving up, because this is a pretty important tool when you live out in the woods, and we've been out here for like 4 years without a quad. So I'm very happy that we finally got this one. I decided to get a new one because used ones are pretty expensive in our area and they're hard to find. We wanted to just go with new. We know exactly how it's been treated, and it has a lot of the latest features. It's got a bit of a warranty, and it's just kind of a peace of mind. So we went with the Polaris Sportsman 450 because it was the cheapest option. I was hoping that the dealership would have used ones, but the only used one they had was a Honda Rubicon. It had sold already, so this was the next cheapest option, and I'm pretty happy with it. Been out a bunch. I can't work it too hard because it is new. It needs to break in a little bit. I've taken the dogs out for some good runs. It's been awesome for running up to our neighbor's house if we ever have to drop something off or pick something up or whatever. Our neighbor also had some spare ramps for getting the quad up onto a trailer, so he gifted those to us, which is really nice of him. And yeah, So thank you very much, Eric, for that. And what I'm going to be working on this morning is getting the trailer built. So I was just about to add a trailer into financing, and we decided let's shop around a little bit, and I'm so glad that we did, because I found the very last trailer in town, 1,000-pound capacity, was on clearance, on sale at Canadian Tire, so I picked it up for $500, which I think is a pretty good deal. It tips up so you can dump it, and now we've just got to get the wheels on and the hitch on and all the hardware hooked up. I'm going to try and do it without Greg because he's at work today. And I know I can do it, but the frustrating thing is that he has tools all over the place and he knows where they are, but I spend so much time looking for where everything is that I get frustrated and I give up. So I'm going to try to just get this done before he gets home. And then the other good news that we have is our spring box is running. So we have our gravity feed water system that doesn't work in the winter. It only works in the spring. It actually even dries up in the summer, kind of late in the summer. So this is just a constant flow of water for the next couple months, hopefully. We'll see how long it lasts. As long as there's snow in the Alpine, I think it should run. And it is just the best, freshest, cleanest water. It comes right out of the ground and it's delicious. So we're gonna go get that hooked up so that we can get our water filled up. No more trucking in water, no more mucky creek bottom in our water. And I'm really looking forward to just having all the water we could possibly use. We're gonna get that hooked up later today, and I'm gonna get this quad trailer hooked up now. So let's go. This is a huge trailer. I did not expect it to be this big. I thought it would be like this wide, but this is huge.
Your window sheets that I bought in.
Jennifer!
And it made you mad. Would it last? I'm in that. Would it last?
I'm gonna need these. Off to a good start. 65mm hex head bolt. Which one is that? What are the other options? 65, 75. Just me Googling what a pan head bolt is, because I've never even heard of that before. Definitely feeling like I'm in over my head. But I guess we'll know if it falls apart once we start using it, then we'll know I messed up. But I'm gonna keep trying. Nope. The paper. Cowboy, give me that paper. You fucked it up now. No. I need that, Nebby. Get out of here. Well, he just ate the paper with the numbers for the different bolts and stuff, so I guess we're just really gonna be winging it now. Damn goats. The L bracket on the one end is too tight, but when you look at this diagram, it's got 4 holes and it's got the one right by the bend X'd out, and it says to use the second and the last hole. So that's what I did. But then on this page, you won't be able to see it in this picture, but all of the bolts are on the outer hole right next to the bend. So tricked me. What the hell? Here she comes. Hi, sweetie.
We'll just set it in without the washer then. We only have 2. You want it on the other side with the bolt. It's no biggie. Look, what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? Just best practice if anything. So
You can.
done.
Good girl.
Just like that, Katie. That's all there is to it. You only got one wheel on backwards, whatever. I can get drunk at Eric's and you can just take me home in the trailer.
You move those boxes
Yeah.
and then move the camera around. Oh, I didn't know which way the hitch thing could
Yeah,
go.
it's a drop hitch, so that's right. It doesn't really matter. There you go. Om Shanti, Katie, that's what I'm saying. We can actually get some fucking firewood in this thing, eh?
I know, it's huge.
Now back it up in a circle.
I don't
Yeah.
remember how to do it.
Well, you're gonna figure it out right now. You're gonna look cute while you're at it.
This way, right?
Nice, Katie.
Whoops, I put it in park. Well, we have a quad trailer now. It only took me most of the day until Greg arrived home to get it built, but we got there. I don't think it's gonna fall apart, so I guess we'll see once we got firewood or wood chips in there or something. But yeah, it's gonna be an awesome tool, and I think we're gonna use it right away and head up to start working on the water line so that we can get some water in our cistern today. The freshest, cleanest water around. The deer were out here.
Oh yeah, that's what she's sniffing. Are these like bugs or snowflakes? They're bugs.
Oh, he's got a poop.
Get it straight on. Oh my god. Here, don't ya? Ride your tire on it. There you go. You got a winch if you get stuck. See, it's nothing, Katie. What do you think this is?
So this is our solar powered water source where we had it hooked up last summer. So what we're going to do is cut the line here from the solar pump and then just run the line back up the hill to the upstream section where we get it gravity fed. So it's much nicer water until this kind of flushes out in the spring once the big snow melt is happening way up in the mountains. But pretty simple. We've been doing this for a few years, and it's always a good day when we find our gravity feed spring is running, because it's just such nice water. All right, now I'm trudging this line through the bush. But we do have a couple connections that get caught. So, yeah, it's a little slow going. But Greg is behind me, and I think he's capturing them, unhooking them, so that I can keep going. Are you helping me? It's caught, I think.
Yeah, I just have to hop over a tree.
Oh. Now I just gotta figure out where the heck I need to go. Got this end. This is where we cut it last year. And then it goes up through there to the spring. We did have a lot of the connections blow out, so once we continue on from here, we're going to connect everything. I think the water line doesn't have too much ice in it. I know we did walk it a few days ago when we lifted it out of the snow, and there's been a ton of melt, lots of good weather, so it should be clear. There's one section that goes under the road that we can't get to, so hopefully that's okay. It's just kind of in that middle section that it doesn't drain out fully once we turn it off. So yeah, hopefully there's no ice in there now. Where's the line?
It's over there.
Oh.
It's like straight over there. But I'll just...
See if you'll drink from the hose.
You want some water? You want some water?
Good girl. Oh,
yum,
yes.
yum, 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 yum.
Good girl.
Some water, Katie?
No, I'm okay right now.
Oh, that's freaking good. That's like, it's alarmingly delicious. Ow, my liver. So we have this connection here. Now we gotta walk the line. Katie's gonna go home with the quad and see if our dog's there, because he decided to go on his own mission. And anyway, Katie's gonna go find Hinto. I'm gonna go walk the line, make sure everything's connected, and hopefully we have water at our place tonight.
Yes. We should.
You got a permit, Katie?
For the water?
No.
No.
You got a permit for being so cute in the woods like you are right now?
I don't do permits, actually.
My girl. Well, would you look at that? Another break in the line. Water's flowing pretty good out of it, though. We didn't empty the line in the winter, so a lot of the connections that didn't have these little clamps on them, these ones, they just froze and then separated. So I just gotta walk, you know, a good, 3/4 of a kilometer and follow the line and just put it all back together. So there's one. That's weird. We got nothing coming out of here. Nothing at all. No air. Nothing. So I gotta go backtrack. Now I have a slight suspicion where this crosses the road underneath, it could be frozen still if there's water in it. Let's see. No, we're good. We're good. I gotta go find where the kink is. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I'm not gonna drink that yet. That's probably pretty gooby water because it's just cleaning out the pipes right now. Good flow. I just gotta find all the air holes that are making it jump like that. So Katie just called me. She found Hinto. She's taking him for a run right now, but he knows where something dead is, and he's not telling us where it is because he's been disappearing. And you come home and you know your dog's guilty, and he's guilty. And he's guilty because he can't eat anything but kibbles without getting sick. So I'll probably be figuring out what he had for dinner tonight. Little bugger. Hinto! You are a bugger, man. Where did you go? You're up to no good, I can tell. You're up to no good, man. Where did you go? Where did you go? These aren't treats. This is my favorite part. Nice, it's melted quite a bit up here.
Yeah.
We're almost ready to dig in the earth.
It's kind of downhill.
Feels good.
Well, that's good.
I'll tell you. Flowing.
Woo!
Flowing.
This way. There's a break on the hill, wasn't there?
I don't think so. Maybe.
There's the house. There's the water.
Hello, water. Welcome back home.
Now we gotta get it to the tank. Look, there's tons of water line right here.
Yeah. It's not tons. I don't think.
You got that? Golden hour, and we're just getting this wrapped up. Greg is going to connect the last little bit of line where the water's coming, and then I'm down here on the hill. We're just gonna run the water out for a little bit. We had to grab a chunk of line that he had cut out that had ice in it. So we're hoping that this water will just kind of push the ice out, because we did end up needing it to make it to the cistern. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully get the ice out and any muck that might be in the line, and then be good to go. Start washing all the blankets, all the dog blankets, all the bedding, everything that has been not getting washed through the winter because we haven't had enough water. Can start washing it. Dishwasher, showers, garden, be good to go. Oh, there we go. It's trying. It had a little sputter. I can hear it pushing the ice out. Oh, it's right there. There it goes. It's trying. Whoa, there we go. Oh.
More. Put more ice out.
That might have been it.
There we go. Water is had.
All right, that was a success. That was our easiest water setup, I think. So let's see, we got a couple tanks of water the other day. So we're about half full, I think. We've had a lot of soil settle over the winter around the tank.
Lots.
And even everywhere that we dug, the water line sunk down a bit. Greg managed to get some filled in, but we need to do this whole area again.
I'm really happy how well that actually settled.
Yeah.
Now that it's had more dirt on it. But,
yeah.
no.
So we're gonna let that water line clear out for a little bit, and then we'll throw her in and have a full cistern in a few hours. That's gonna fill really fast. We're gonna go get some dinner. We're gonna wrap up the video here, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, leave a comment down below, say hello, and subscribe. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. I can't wait to get this bus out of here. As soon as the road dries up, it's going.
What am I doing? What's it look like?
The golden hour shower. How do you feel about that going on the internet for the rest of the time?
I don't care. I have no pride.